ఏం ఎగ్జామ్? ఏ లెసన్? ఇది ఒకటి విని, ఒక 15 నిమిషాలు విని. హైట్స్ అండ్ డిస్టెన్సెస్, ఇది కొత్త లెసన్. జస్ట్ 15 మినిట్స్ విను, తర్వాత నువ్వు చేసుకో. 7 వరకు ఉంటావు కదా, నేను కూడా హెల్ప్ చేస్తాను నీకు. అన్నీ కూర్చోబెట్టి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసేస్తాను, సరేనా? 15 నిమిషాలు, ఇది కూడా ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా. ఇదా హైట్స్ అండ్ డిస్టెన్సెస్ అప్లికేషన్స్. గుడ్ మార్నింగ్. ఇది జస్ట్ ఒక 15 మినిట్స్ అయిపోతుంది, ఎక్కువసేపు చెప్పను నేను. A very good morning. Today I am going to teach you heights and distances. This is applications of some applications of trigonometry. So though the chapter name is given like this, some applications of trigonometry. So it is given some applications of trigonometry. Some people will say heights and distances. Heights and distances. So this chapter is famous all over the world with this word, heights and distances. Okay, because in trigonometry all the ratios will be useful to find out the heights and distances. So how this is applied, let us see. Good morning, Anika, Adi. So for example, there is an electric pole. Okay, this is the height. The electric pole AB is the pole, let us say. So pole is height. Now this is one observer is there at sea. Observer means a person is observing the pole. This person is observing the foot of the pole and top of the pole. A is known as top of the pole and B is a foot. Okay, so this observer can see both. Because observer is there on the ground, so there is no need of observing the foot of the tower. Usually he will observe the top of the tower like this. Okay, this CA we call is a line of observation. Okay, but for me it is looking fine only. Anyhow, my voice is fine in my mobile. See, you are able to listen. So anyhow, please manage with this sound. So this person is observing the top. This is one example. So now this angle we call it as angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Suppose if the height we know, let us say 100 feet, height of the tower we know. find how far this observer, that means this you have to question mark. Okay, how far this observer from the tower, that means BC. Now this angle of elevation, let us say 30 degrees. 30 degrees. So now we can apply trigonometry because we have an angle and we have a relation. We have to find out a relation because this we have to find out distance and this is height. Okay. So for 30 degrees 100 feet is opposite side and this is adjacent side. Okay. కొంచెం చదువుకో లేకపోతే ఇది అయిపోయిందా మీకు చాప్టర్? సరే నేను సపరేట్గా చెప్తాను. Okay, so these two are relation. Now opposite and adjacent side relation is tan. Tan 30 is equal to 100 feet by d. In this way you can find out the distance. Okay, this is one example. Okay, that means the person is observing the top from the down. Okay, so this is just an introduction. I am going to do the problems also. So now here again the tower and here again the ground. AB is the tower. Okay, now observer is at this position. Now here observer is there. Observer is there on the top. In the previous case observer is there on the ground. So here an object is there. Let us say this is a car. Okay, C is the car. Now the observer is observing the car. Diagram looks like same, but the position of the observer is at the top of the tower. Okay, top of the tower. So now observer is observing an object which is below, down. So at that time we have to have a horizontal parallel line to the ground, horizontal. Now this observer is observing the car with an angle 60 degrees, let us say. So whenever an observer is observing the down below his line of horizontal line, we call this angle as angle of depression. Angle of depression. Angle of depression means say an observer, the angle which is below the horizontal. Angle which is the below the horizontal. So suppose observer is here, this is the horizontal. This angle we call it as elevation and this we call it as a depression. The angle which is below the horizontal, the angle between the horizontal and the line of observation, we call it as elevation or depression. So elevations will be above the horizontal, depressions will be below the horizontal. Okay, so below the horizontal, this is how you have to understand. In the problems, if it is given a depression, angle of depression, don't think that depression is related to some psychology. Okay, depression is the angle which we are looking at the down, the horizontal. Always at the point of observation, horizontal should be drawn. Now if the angle lies above the horizontal, we call it as a angle of elevation. If the angle lies below the horizontal, we call it as a angle of depression. So these two are very, very, very important aspects. Okay, very, very important aspects, very important. Now let us go into the questions. Okay, let us go into the questions. Right. So let me draw all. So here only one exercise is there in this. 9.1 exercise is there, only one exercise, 9.1 exercise. So let us do one by one. Question number 1. Let me give it big. So a circus artist climbing 20 meters rope. Say already a diagram is given. A circus artist climbing a 20 meters long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of the vertical pole to the ground. So you draw, say this is the vertical pole and this is the ground. Okay, so AB is the vertical pole and this is the rope, tightly C. This is 20 meters rope, this is rope. Okay, he is climbing like this. The circus artist is climbing on the rope. Okay, and find the height of the pole. This height you have to find out. If the angle made by rope with the ground is 30 degrees, if this is 30 degrees, find the height of the rope. So now in this triangle, this is a right angle triangle, we know only the hypotenuse because this is 90 degrees. Poles, trees, towers are always perpendicular to the ground. So this is always 90 degrees. Now we have hypotenuse and we have to find out height. So this height is opposite side to the angle given. 30 degrees is angle of elevation and this is hypotenuse. Okay, is equal to opposite by hypotenuse is nothing but tan 30 degrees. Okay, now trigonometry ratio is used because we are concerned with only opposite side and hypotenuse. Opposite side and hypotenuse, we have only two ratios, one is a tangent and the other one is a cotangent. So tangent I have used, tangent is equal to opposite by. So opposite is we don't know, we have to find out h. Hypotenuse is we know, this is 20 meters. Tan 30 value also we know, it is 1 upon root 3. So now cross multiply it. So h root 3 is equal to 20 and h is equal to 20 upon root 3 meters. This is the height of the tower. Okay. Anika, is it okay? My voice is fine? Right. So this is question number 1. Now what to do with this 20 upon 30, 20 upon root 3? You can leave it like that. Otherwise, you can do rationalization into root 3 into root 3, which is equal to 20 root 3 by 3. Okay. So root 3 value you can write 20 into 1.732 by 3. You simplify this, you will be getting the answer. So at present I am leaving the answer 20 upon root 3. Okay, this is a simple question of heights and distances, applications of trigonometry. So now let us go to another question, right? Another question is a tree breaks. Okay, very important thing in this heights and distances is you should read the problem and you should understand and you should be able to draw a figure, whether it is needed or not needed. Try to draw the figure. So then what happened? You will get the idea how to do. Okay. So now a tree breaks due to the storm and broken part bends to the bends and it touches the ground. Let us say this is the tree. This is the tree. Okay. Now this is the ground. Now it is broken at this part and this upper part came like this and touches the ground. So AB is the tree, AB is tree and it is broken at C. Okay, and this A touches here. this top of the tree touches the ground, okay, and by making an angle 30 degrees with the ground, 30 degrees with the ground. Find the distance between the foot of the tree is, this is foot of the tree, and this top of the tree, and this top reaches here, so top, here top, okay, and touches the ground is, the distance is 8, this is 8 meters. Find the height of the tree. We have to find out the entire AB. AB is equal to question mark. Okay, AB is equal to question mark. Now here let us say x and y. X plus y is the height of the tree. So now this y has come here, y will be here. Now we have to find out both x and also y. We have to find out both x and y. Okay, so what to do? Now we x upon 8, because x we know, x by 8, this is nothing but opposite by adjacent side, which is equal to, opposite by adjacent is tan 30 degrees. So x by 8 is equal to 1 upon root 3, and that implies x is equal to 8 upon root 3. We have got x value, and then y upon 8, okay, y upon 8, which is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side, which is equal to, hypotenuse by adjacent side is nothing but secant 30 degrees. Okay, you can write cos also, but here I am writing secant, because I am writing whatever is needed to find out, I am writing it at the top. Whatever is known, I am writing it the down. So that means y upon 8 is equal to, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, it is 2 by root 3. So then y is equal to 16 upon root 3. Now the height of the tree. Height of the tree is equal to x plus y. X is equal to 8 upon root 3, and y is equal to 16 upon root 3, which is equal to 24 upon root 3. You can do the rationalization and simplify further, or you can leave it like that also. Okay. In the examination, it is advised to the rationalization of the denominator and put it in the decimal form. In the examination, generally the standard answers always will be in the decimal notation, decimal form. So I advise you to put it in the decimal. रूट 3 को ऊपर ला सकते हैं, रैशनलाइज करो, इसको रैशनलाइज करके इंटू 3, ओके, सो दिस इज इंटू 3 करो, सो क्या होता है अभी 24 रूट 3 by 3, दिस 3 विल कैंसिल इन 8, सो इट इज 8 रूट 3. 8 इंटू 1.732 डालेंगे तो आपको आंसर आ जाएंगे. So this is how you have to convert this into the decimal notation. Okay. So this is about the question number 2. So now what I will do, I will stop my lesson at this point. Let us continue this exercise in the next live class. See you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.